Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this channel. It's your boy Sammy. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to identify a continuation chart pattern. Now, continuation chart pattern is actually a movement of price in the chart that shows that the market is actually bullish and it's actually giving the market is actually bullish or bearish, but it's actually on a particular range. But the market would actually what continue its what flow to the upside. So I'm going to be showing you what to identify. One of the actual mistake that beginners make is when they get to a particular zone, they start getting confused, like what's the market doing, and they start getting scared and want to exit the trade. Because why? They don't know what the price is actually what doing. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to identify a continuation what chart pattern. Okay, I'm going to be showing you in this market code. This is the 1 minute time frame. Now there's one secret that I'm going to be sharing with you. Just stick with me. It's a secret I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay, just stick with me in this video. Okay, I think we're here. So as you can see here, market is actually bullish. Here, break of structure, and we had the last high here. Now some folks get confused, like what's the market doing? What's the market? What is all of this? You might want to exit your trade and you get confused. Okay, so I'm good. Now looking at this clearly like this, it looked like you really don't understand what price is doing. Now this down move here, what is this? What is this? You get confused. What's this? You get confused and you be like, this market is going to actually fail. It's not, guys. I know by the time you stick with me to the end of this video, you understand what price is doing. Okay, let's begin to identify this. I use just one tool. Okay, the other tools that I use, price action, and also I use trend line. So I'm not using trend line actually to identify what price is doing. Now to identify this, how do I identify what price is doing? There are two things that I like to do. Three things rather. One, I actually put my eyes on the major swing point. The major swing point. The first swing, major swing. The first major swing. Okay, since we are bullish, this is where I'm expecting price to break. I'm not focusing on this for now. I'm focusing on this because why? The market is bullish. I will explain why. Let me draw an example. Let's say the market is going up, down. Let's give a little bit space so we can just get this clearly. Okay, you can just get this clearly. The market is moving up, down. Now this is my structural level. So if price should break above it, it then means that there is actually a break of structure. So whatever is happening here is not my concern. My concern is here because why? The market is bullish. Okay, so I want to see market come above here. Okay, that's what I want to see. That's why I told you my eyes is always here on the swing, on the major swing. My eyes always on the major swing. If the market is bearish, then my eyes will be here. Okay, always keep your eyes on the major swing. Whatever is happening here should not be your concern, guys. This is the greatest secret. Okay, I wish I knew this earlier on. This is the greatest secret. Just keep your eyes on the major swing. If the market come back, whatever is happening here, don't focus also here. Okay, your eyes should be here. Your eyes, whenever it breaks above it, then you are confident that hey, finally, that is my first signal that the market is still bullish. So whatever that I'm expecting price to do is to come and give me a what, perhaps for us to go up, or kind of whatever thing it does. But my concern is I want to see this something happen to this major swing. So let's zoom closely and understand what I was saying. Okay, so we have this sweet point. So let's get our trend line and let's understand what's happening here. Sorry, I think I got the wrong one. So when we have this our trend line, what we're going to place in it, it's here. It's here. Now notice very well. Now what notice that I drew this trend line from here. Okay. Now you'll be asking, what about this? Why didn't you allow it touch it? Now this shows a break in trend line. Okay. We focus on the ones that are majorly touching it. That is what we focus on. Okay, majorly the ones that are touching it. That is the one we focus on. Okay. Now this shows the next indication that this trend is going to be continuing is that you notice something. Guys, can you guess? Just look closely. Can you guess what's happening here? What's the next indication? The next indication is that the candles, the momentum of the bearish candles are actually small. They are very small. Look at them. They are very small, very tiny. And the momentum of the bullish candle are bigger than the bearish candle. Initially, when the move started, it was actually big. The bearish candles were big, but after some time, they started dropping, becoming what? Small. Good. Now, that is another one. Now, the last one is that the price is actually in a range. Okay, this thing is not going to be reversing. So if you have been placing trade before and you see something like this, quickly identify the major swing point. One, guys, this is a secret. I'm telling you from my heart what I'm trading. Okay, and identify the major swing point, which is number one. Number two, get your trend line and make sure it is touching the major minimum 3 or 4 swing points. Okay, make sure it's touching 3 or 4 swing points on the chart. That's number two. And number three, observe closely that this market is doing something like this. That means it is in a range. Okay, there's no need to panic. just you just have to calm yourself down. Okay, now I gave a secret the last time on my video that I said I was going to give you a secret also. If you are new into understanding these chart patterns, the best way you can actually see them happen frequently, what I mean frequently, in practicing, because it is better to see, okay, that so that when you are able to see it further in the future, you can be able to trade it. So I would say you go down to 1 minute. It happens a lot of times there, a lot of times, because it takes 1 minute for each of these candles to be formed. Okay, while in the 4 hours and the 1 hour, it take 1 hour for 1 hour candles to be formed, so you'll be taking longer time. But I would advise, if you're a beginner, don't trade on the lower time frame. Just come here and observe what is happening. So the first one we said, the major swing point. The second one is that you understand that the momentum of the candles are very small, and the last one, the price is actually in a range. Now, but there's something here I want you to take home. I'll come back to identify this. Okay, let's identify something else. I'll come back and identify something there. Let's point out here in another swing point before we actually go down. Now let's look closely. What do we see here? This was the last high. All of a sudden we're seeing something like this. All of a sudden we're seeing something else, but none of this is actually taking up the high. Let's zoom this back. None of this is taking the high. So what could be wrong? Well, this actually means that price is actually doing something, but looking at it, it looks like rubbish. It looks like like rubbish, like nothing is happening here. So what's going on? So the only way we can actually identify this, it's simple. First of all, let's look closely. What can we see? All this move, none of them is taking up the high, so that means this high is important. So let's get our trend line and draw it on the high. Some of the guys make a mistake of saying, some of the times they do something like this. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, you're not wrong. When you do something like this, you're not wrong. But I must say this, you are actually going to be wrong if what you're doing it's not giving you what you want. I'll tell you what I mean. Remember I said price has not taken up the high. If I were to be here, whenever you do something like this, let's say this is where the market has gotten to, you want to trade, don't forget what I said. This high has not been taken. This high has not been taken. So if you're drawing your trend line that way, you might actually get yourself in the wrong move. So what I will do is I will be patient. That's why I said patience is the game. I'll be patient enough to wait and see something like this. Now, why am I waiting for something like that? I'll tell you why. The last high was taken here. If you look very well, you see that this, if we go back to the chart, you will see that the market this week from this other block actually went and took it. Let's just go to the normal chart so you see what I'm saying. Okay, so this was taken, but not completely, but it simply means that this there was a breakout from this range here. There was a breakout of this range here. Okay, so price went up and actually came back down here for us to take price to the upside. So what this simply means is that if you look closely very well, if you look this down also, you'll notice that it's actually a triangle. Okay, this is a triangle. So price was actually forming a triangle all this while and we didn't know. We're just here just looking at the whole scenario. So I'm just doing it like I wasn't here on this chart. Okay, price will always form chart patterns. It will always form chart pattern while moving, because it is called continuation chart pattern, which simply means that the market is actually in its original state, which is bullish. It has not actually what reversed. So if you're going to look for sell here, you will be wrong. Let's see how we can draw this. Okay, this way enough. So as if we should changes, you can see that we have our triangle, which shows that the market is still bullish. A triangle chart pattern indicates that price is actually what still bullish. Okay, it means that buyers will actually taking a rest. The move will still continue to the what, to the upside. Now let's go back to what I said I was going to be showing you. Let's go back to where I said I was going to be showing you. Now this is a secret, guys. It's actually for the advanced traders, but I'm going to be sharing it with you in this video. Now notice something that I said. Remember this market where we checked before went up. Now notice something. There was no pullback here. Come on now, give me what I want. Okay, now there was no pullback. Notice there was no pullback here. Price just sniped out and without any indication telling us if it is coming back or not. It just broke the structure here. Initially, after a break of structure, price is supposed to retrace back before going up. But what happened? It just broke the structure and just left without saying anything. Unlike this one here that broke structure, that broke out of the range and it still came back. See, after the breakout, after the breakout, price came back and told us that, hey, can you buy now? We are about going up. for us to get in. But this guy here did not do that. Let's go back. This move here didn't even give us any notification that it was going to come back. It didn't do anything of such, just left like that. So what are we going to be doing now? This is a secret. I want you to know that whenever you see this happen, it means that price is going to be coming back to mitigate your positions. Okay, and this was what happened. Okay, after a break of structure, price came back to this place. Since it did not pull back before going up, it came back here before going back to the upside. Okay, so that will be all for this video. I hope you gain any value from it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also hit the comment section below. Okay, hit the notification bell also, and leave a comment for us, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, thank you. There's actually a book I wrote on chart patterns. If you are interested in it, just leave a ebook comment section below. Just comment ebook and I will give you access to it to download it.